Hey everyone, and welcome to Princess Naya Thoughts. Today I'm going to be discussing how to motivate yourself or motivate your children and encourage self-awareness of how to make your money work for itself. So we're going to call this episode, The Bag. Or, no, in fact I'm going to change that. We're going to call this The Mullah. Yeah? Recently I had a baby. She's now 9 months old, can you believe it? And as soon as I found out that I was having a baby, I ran out and I bought this book. It's called Rich Dad. It's Rich Dad's Rich Kid, Smart Kid. And basically what it is it challenges the idea of does this regular school education prepare your child for the real world, and does it make them understand how to make money work for them and not to be a slave to money. I've said before in some of my other videos, I'm not the strongest reader. However, with motivation, and when I really want to know something, I can throw myself in and just get down. I read this book. I recommend anyone to read it, even if you're not a parent. It's really good education that you can pass on to other people. It's a very factual book. It gives you a lot of black and whites, it gives you a lot of great examples. But one of the main things that I learned from this book, which is going to be really interesting to see how I roll it out, especially with my own children and my godchildren and just young people that I work with, is how to create a business or a system or an investment, how to put your money into something that is going to be able to work for you. And how do you get your child, or how do you get your own brain out of the way of thinking that you have to exchange hours of labour for money? Especially when that's all we've been taught. You go to school, you get taught, work hard, you go out there, you get a good job. But they don't say to you when you're in school, you go out there, you get a good job, and you pay a hell of a lot of tax. More money you earn, more tax you pay. They don't really teach us that. They don't teach you that is it better to own the business or be the manager of the business? They don't really teach you that. There's a thing called the industrial age, and we're living in the technology age. So in the industrial age, it was really normal. Like, you go out, you get a good job, you go into a company with really good benefits, you get a really good job, and you're secure for life. Well, it's changed. It's not like that no more. The days of British Home Stores and CNA and the Royal Mail having amazing benefits for their employees, they've kind of long gone. Thinking about whether or not I will be entitled to a pension by the time it comes to pension age is scary enough. So to imagine, think about someone who has just been born, whether or not there's going to be a pension scheme for them when their time comes for a pension. It's almost unthinkable. So it's a really serious subject, but it can be a really, really enjoyable subject if you challenge yourself to start to learn and put practices into place to create a safe place for you to have your child go forward and take risks and learn things and be able to make better decisions than probably what we did when we was 10, 11 and 12 years old. So by reading this book, I stumbled upon an amazing conversation with somebody who asked me, did I know about money jars? So I was like, well, yeah, but piggy bank. But when money jars was explained to me in depth, it really, really did trigger something in me, and I thought, why doesn't everybody know this? So money jars basically is a way of saving, and they say it's the way that the wealthy save. And how it works is that you break down your money, and it doesn't matter how much money you get paid, because it's not a denomination. Sometimes, especially when you're a sole trader or you run your own business, you don't know how much money you're going to get paid at the end of the month. Could be a little, could be a lot, but you don't really know. So when you want to say to yourself, okay, I want to save £500 a month, sometimes you can't do that because you might not have got £500 in total for the month. So how do you consistently save without having an amount that you're going to save? Well, with money jars, what you do is, instead of saving actual amounts, you save percentages. So the way that it works is you get 100% of your money in, and then you take 50% for your living expenses. So 50% of what you earn should be on your stuff like your rent and your bills, etc. So if your rent and your bills are more than 50%, you're probably living outside of your means. Sorry to sound harsh. So anyway, that's your 50%. Then you get the remainder of your 50%, and you can kind of split it up how you sees fit to yourself. For me, I have a fun account, so I put 10% into my fun account, so that's 60% gone. Then I have a long-term savings account, which is money that I'm saving to potentially invest into something, so that's another 10%, so that's 70% gone. Then I have a short-term savings account, which is just for things, money that I might need to dip into if I'm, like, I don't know, if the fridge breaks down or I need to buy a new microwave. Put 10% in there, that's 80% gone, and then I have 20% left. So then what I decided to do is I have 10% for my education account, so if there's a course that I want to go on, books that I want to buy, that goes into there. And then I also have 10% for my daughter. So 10% of my earnings will go into her account, and that's just stuff for her, stuff that she might need, and some of it goes into her own savings. However, I have my own money jars for her, so she has her own style going on. So it's a really unique way to save your money, but what you'll notice is that if you do that from the beginning of the year all the way to the end, no matter how much money you earn, no matter how much money you spend, if you spend accordingly to your money jars, you always have money to play with, because your 50% will pay off all of your bills and stuff, then, and your necessities, and then you'll have a 10% fun account. So when you want to go out and you want to do stuff, you just go to the fun account, how much have I got in there, and that's how much you'll save. I mean, as I said, you can change it and do it how you want to do it for yourself. You might want a holiday account, etc. It works differently for each situation, but the main premise of it is that you're not confined to save an actual amount of money, you're just confined to save percentages. And if you're just confined to save percentages, no matter how much money comes in, you'll always be able to save. So yeah, let me know how you get on. I love money jars, and if there's a unique way that you do it yourself that you want to tell me, please let me know. I'd love to hear it. And yeah, thank you for watching. God bless and pray hard. Oh yeah, and don't forget to get the book.